very shortly. Hopefully, not have a yet. So that should be coming later. When we do get airborne, it's 2 hours down to Palma, and we're hoping it's going to be smooth all the way, but if I put the seatbelt sign on at any time, please respect that as soon as you can for your own safety. And likewise, I'd like you all to pay particular attention to the safety briefing you're about to see, even if you are a frequent flyer.
Hint, hint.
The initial part of the journey today is off on the southwesterly runway, a slight jink to the right and left down towards Birmingham, climbing up to 37,000 feet, hopefully 39,000 feet a little later on, crossing around about 500 miles an hour. I'll tell you a little bit more about the routing once we get to top of climb, but in the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us. Thanks very much.
It is 10 to, so half an hour late. See if you can try and get a picture of that Flyby ridge on the remote.
Either Jekko or Jet D.
Alright, there's no such thing as Jet D. Jekko always breaks.
I've been on Jekko.
So that. That life jacket's completely fallen out my feet. When are they doing the safety demo?
I don't want to stop in the way. Hold down again. Just have this thing that I don't have something got your to try and get away with it. You can't run a base as much as what it's like.
Look at LASH.
No, that's last pitch I'll say to we're airborne then.
Alright.
The exits. Stowage is provided in overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Bottles must not be placed in overhead bins. The use of electronic devices is prohibited for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones must be switched off throughout the flight. This is a no-smoking flight. All washrooms are equipped with smoke detection systems which will activate automatically if smoke is detected. There are 8 emergency exits, each fitted with an escape slide. The cabin crew will now point out the nearest exits in your area. It is important to remember that the nearest usable exit could be behind you. Aisle lighting will direct you to the nearest exit. A life jacket is stowed underneath your seat. If required, you must pass the jacket over your head, cross the tapes around your waist, and tie at the side with a double knot. As you leave the aircraft, inflate the life jacket by pulling down sharply on the red toggle. Blow into the red inflation tube to top up with air. A light and whistle are used for attracting attention. We also carry life jackets for young children and life cots for babies. If the air pressure falls, oxygen masks will drop automatically from the overhead panels. If this happens, remain seated. Pull the mask down and place over your nose and mouth. Pass the elasticated strap over your head and pull the adjuster straps for a secure fit. Breathe normally. The action of pulling the mask down will start the oxygen supply. Parents or guardians must fit their own mask before helping others. Please ensure now that your seat back is upright, your tray table is folded away, window blind is open. Your seat belt must now be fastened and adjusted for takeoff. To fasten, insert the metal plate into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the strap for a secure fit. To unfasten, lift the flap on the buckle to release the metal plate. If the command to brace is given, you should adopt the following brace position for maximum protection. All this and further safety information is contained within the safety card located in the pocket in front or to the side of you. Please study this carefully. The crew will now inspect the cabin for takeoff. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Cabin crew seats will take off.
Is it? Huh. Yeah. Charlie's status has gone up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts on until the seatbelt signs are switched off, indicating that it is safe for you to leave your seat. For your safety, it's our recommendation that whenever you are seated, your seatbelt is kept fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. The toilets on board are located, one at the front and two adjacent to row 30. Smoking on board is not permitted at any time, and each of our toilets is fitted with a smoke detector. Please be sure to take a look at the safety and comfort information detailed on page 91 of our in-flight magazine. We also have our Love to Shop magazine and cafe menu card, which lists all items available for sale on board. To comply with our safety regulations, it's important we point out that only alcohol served to you by the cabin crew can be consumed on board. On your flight today, we'll offer you our first service, including magazines and comfort kits. The crew then pass through the cabin with the sale of our game cards. We will then serve those customers who pre-ordered a hot meal at the time of booking, and this will be served with your choice of tea or coffee. Following this, the crew will pass through the cabin with a full drinks and snack service, and finally our in-flight sales. If you do require any assistance during your flight today, then please contact a member of the cabin crew. Thank you.
And on the right hand side you should be able to see the Isle of Wight and Cool Harbour, I think. And as we make our way across the channel down towards the port of Deauville, and then past Paris on the left hand side, but it's quite a way away, and then down across the Massif Central, and then past Toulouse in southern France, across the Pyrenees towards Barcelona, and then turning left straight line towards the extended centre line at on the southwestern runway, we believe, and Palma. A bit of a delay out of Manchester. It looks as though it could be about 20 minutes late going into Palma, but we'll do our best to try and catch that up if possible. We hope everybody enjoyed the service, and we'll get back to you about 30 minutes before landing to update you on the arrival time and the weather. Thank you very much.
Very fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, our drinks and snack service will now be offered. Everything available to you on your flight today is advertised in both cabin menu card and on the back pages of the Love to Shop magazine. Do take advantage of our special offers on board and our meal deals, and as it may be some time, and this may be the only drink service available on board your flight today, we would suggest that you purchase your snacks and refreshments for the duration of the flight from this service. Thank you.
Quite all now. I don't bet you can
sunshine, and then we'll go out and press the straight line for a long climb to the southwesterly runway. The weather there very nice indeed, just a light southwesterly breeze, temperature of 25 degrees. All being well, we should be on the ground by 20 minutes an hour. So we hope you enjoyed the service, and we look forward to carrying you. Thank you very much.
Switched on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat, stow your hand baggage away either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead locker, and fasten your seatbelt securely. The aisles and the exit areas must be cleared at this time. Please also ensure now that your tray is folded away, your window blind is fully open, and your seat is in the upright position with the armrest down. All electronic equipment, including MP3 players, portable games, electronic books and tablet computers, must now be switched off. The crew will also pass through the cabin, collecting any unwanted newspapers, magazines or any other used service items that you do not wish to take off the aircraft with you. Then we would kindly ask for a few moments of your time, please, to check in the seat pockets in front of you and the floor area around you for any items you would like to dispose of. The crew will take these from you as they put through the cabin. Thank you.
Just before we land, I'd like to remind you about some of the services available to you on our website, monarch.co.uk. You can pre-order your meal, pre-select your seat and reserve extra legroom. Please also be sure to regularly check our website for great offers on our scheduled destinations this summer. And in order to further enhance our superior customer service, please take the time to complete a short customer
and welcome to Palma, where the local time here is 20 past 8 and the outside temperature is a lovely warm 18 degrees. For your own safety, please stay in your seats with your seatbelts fastened until we're at the gate and the captain switches the seatbelt signs off. Before you leave us here, please make sure that you collect all of your items from the seat pockets, floor area and overhead lockers. And do take care when opening the overhead lockers as things may move during the flight and could fall out.
It's completely different then. When you use that, she said that guy, and I would think generally
Is that LSCH?
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah.
Cabin crew doors for arrival, please.
I think we have the annoyance of stairs, unfortunately.
Huh?